Hey guys, so it's been quite some time since I've done some videos on YouTube. Unfortunate reality of it is recording at events is, I found it quite hard. As much as I wanted to, update it and give that perspective from, my point of view, how like drift events and everything were. I've just found that the chaos and everything leading up to it, I barely got enough time to even get the car and myself ready, let alone record and everything at the same time. I think for now, what I want to focus on is some things that I want to work on in the background. So last year's competition season anyway went really well. Placement in SA and Vic was both really good. Coming into this year, I've done a round of South Australia series. I missed out on a keep it or eat for round 2 just due to some medical issues. So I think what I wanted to do is just sort of do a bit of an update on all of that, and then at the same time introduce my new problem that I've created for myself. So here we have the lovely 4-litre Aussie 6. This particular engine came with the Ute, which was the one I'd done the turbo conversion on, which those videos were very well received, and I was pretty stoked with the feedback on them. It was pretty cool, and I enjoyed doing videos like that a lot more than I think going out and filming at events, which is something that I'm gonna work on anyway. So yeah, completely unknown condition. It came in the back of the Ute when I bought it, which I was a bit worried that there was a reason that there was another one coming with the Ute, but that engine's held up fine. Over 12 months on being turboed, it still had no dramas, still does what it needs to do, which is awesome. So the idea with this thing is I've picked up this lovely piece of German engineering here. So I think with what it's like with the drift market for cars and everything at the moment, I'm not super attached to the Skyline, to the wagon. It's just been that I haven't completely destroyed it yet. It's very, very close to that point now. But change is as good as a holiday. So that car isn't going to get, thrown in the bin or retired or anything like that. It's still there, and I'm still planning to compete with it. The mentality with the BMW is just sort of to bring some of the simplicity. Hey. Yeah, so the purpose and the intention with the old BMW is just to go back to the simplicity. The wagon, it was my daily once upon a time. I used to drive it an hour and a half to get to the track with a box trailer full of scrap tyres to do events, and that was some of the most fun I'd had. Like the competitive level and the level I'm at now is awesome in its own way, and you really push yourself in a very different sort of way, which is the psychological game that I'm playing with the competition side of it at the moment. The car works. Massive thanks to Steve, because he keeps it in line and keeps me in line and makes sure that it works how it needs to. But the car doesn't break; it does what it needs to do. I think this is going to be like a good little side project. At the end of the day, this is a 5-speed 4-cylinder. It's got some very basic eBay suspension at the moment. The diff does what it needs to do. Unfortunately, the 4-cylinder doesn't quite cut the mustard of giving it a good crack, but it just doesn't do it. With the prices of even the 6-cylinder Beamer motors, it just wasn't sort of viable. So then I ended up getting this for free with the car that I bought. Manual transmission I've already got for it, so I've got pretty much everything there for the manual part of it as well. There's going to be something different. I've never done an engine conversion or anything like that before, so I'm actually really looking forward to the challenges that'll face. And yeah, like I was sort of saying, I really want to record it all and document the process, because I do enjoy it and I do like going back and watching it as well myself. Yeah, so anyway, I just wanted to do a quick update, let everybody know what's going on. I might actually be going overseas for a couple of months for work as well, which is exciting. But you know, this project with this BMW, you know, it's not going to be a rush. It's going to be one of those things where I don't take shortcuts and do my best to learn from past mistakes of rushing and trying to save some money and save some time, which ends up costing me more money and time in the long run anyway. So yeah, anyway, hopefully start pushing some stuff out soon. You know, the first thing I want to do with this is just to get this bad boy stripped down, pull the bottom end off and just make sure everything looks okay, because I've got no idea what the condition is. The motor might be completely buggered. It's going to stay non-turbo, as much as, you know, turbos are great, just for the simplicity and the cost, and you know, it's $1 per lap car. You hear it all the time when you hear about not going overboard with builds, and you go down the rabbit hole very quickly. So yeah, it'd be good to go back to basics. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.